made a few videos about this go-kart. You wondering how much this was? I think it was about 120 bucks. My father bought it. Got it from a neighbor, so it was a discount. This is from a snowblower. That's also from a snowblower. This is actually, I think it's unbeatable though. I'm sure it doesn't say like under the age of 16. I'm sure it says like over the age of 95 or some shit. Right? Hold on. Be right back. You want to hear a run? You want to hear a paw? I got you. Hold on. Make sure my kill switch is on. It is. Snazzy over here, go. Snazzy. Okay, don't mind the lack of oil filter and the fact that I zip tie these two wires together. These two wires make that thing work. Simple as that. I do need to trim them sometime. Here my trimmers. Got some Milwaukee ones. So walk. Okay, look at that. Trimmed. They kind of suck. Now let's pull solder. There you go. That's her pawing. Hold on. Let me do a little bit better at this. Hold on. Let me see if I can get in here and throttle it. This may take me a second. Don't mind it. There you go. If you're wondering, I killed her. Hit the kill switch. So something really cool. If you hit the kill switch and you turn it off and then on and off and on, it'll actually idle no matter what you. So if I go full throttle, pedal all the way down, and I do that combo, she will actually idle no matter. So if I have it here, it'll idle. Have it here, it'll idle. Halfway, idle. Full, idle. Everything, idle. And then you just have to simply switch her back on, and she'll run perfectly. Let's see if she'll stop third time in a row. One pull. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention she can't idle either. Oh shit, we're smoking. Oh shit, we're smoking. What are we smoking on? Yeah, what are we smoking on you? No. We're smoking inside, I think. It smells like a rubber burning. But what rubber are we burning? Can y'all see the smoke coming off of that? Yeah, I just saw it a second. But what is that smoking off of? Oh my god. Look, I licked my finger. Oh my god. Look. Spit on the finger. Instantly disintegrated. But I think what was burning was this wire right here. So let's put my air filter back on, and we're just gonna see how she runs. Every once in a while I have a problem with her. She'll start spilling gas out of the airbox if you prime her. So I try not to. The only time I prime her is on a cold start, and then you have to like full throttle her for like 5 seconds, and it'll go away. Let's knock these wires out of the way, put this back on, and let's see if she'll still start in one pull. I don't think she will, actually. I'm going to zip tie this like around here so it doesn't get in the way any more than it already is. So all we gotta make sure, that the hooks on, well, that was really bad. We gotta make sure these hooks on the bottom of the box, as my air filter falls on the goddamn ground. Oh my god, this thing's filthy. But I gotta make sure these hooks right here line up with the holes in the airbox after I put this air filter back in. She's actually been soaked in gasoline. Holy cow. Oh my. I'm not proud of that. I want to see if I can get another air filter to replace this one, because this one so far is horrible. When I say horrible, I mean horrible. Look at this thing. Oh, motherfucker. I can draw a Squidward out of this thing. That's how ugly it is. It's been soaking in fuel because it constantly backfeeds when you hit the primer. So this thing's been soaking in fuel. It's actually kind of wet to the touch. Let's put it back in. Make sure the things line up this time. Oh, I might have to put y'all down for a second. Hold on. Put y'all down. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Not on my throttle control. I kind of need that. I mean, is it stopping anything part of my throttle? I don't think so. So we're gonna leave it alone. Where is the fucking cap? Right here, next to my starting fluid. If you're wondering, this has been like a 2-year project. I hit 3 years actually. The reason I'm so invested in it now is I promised my sister when she was 13. I'm 12. At the time I was 10. She's 15 now. I'm 12 now. So she was 13. I was 10. I promised her that I'd get this running, because at the time I was still kind of a mechanic. New, but mechanic. And so did my father. Like, we'll get it running for your 13th, well, yeah, 13th birthday. And, we didn't. We ended up not getting it started for her 13th birthday. Well, we did. But we didn't do anything. The reason why, I'm sure I showed you guys, we wanted to put a bigger engine on it, and I'm like, that's gonna take too long. I put this back together. This is meant, I literally put this whole thing together. I've worked on the engine for the past day. These sidewalls and stuff took me 30 seconds to put up. Yeah, don't mind the fact that we're missing one of them. I kind of lost the bolts. So, yeah. There's one top rack in the passenger side. But she runs nice. I'm not understanding why we're not getting full throttle. Look, I'll push that down all the way, and I'm getting like half throttle out of this engine. I don't know why why it's doing that. So, get back to you when I figure that out.